Tantalus has been working on Nintendo Switch for some time. CEO hints at more remasters. In a recent interview, it's been confirmed that one team that recently collaborated with Nintendo is currently working on Switch titles. In a recent interview posted with Maxi Geek, Tantalus Media CEO Tom Crago, confirmed that the team has been working on the Nintendo Switch for some time. Their titles have yet to be announced, but more on them will be coming soon. Quote, given your studio's history with Nintendo, can you say anything about any potential Switch games that you are working on? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I can confirm that we're working on the Switch and have been for some time. Our titles haven't been announced as yet, but keep an eye out for more news soon. Tantalus is known for having developed, among other titles, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, released earlier in 2016 on the Wii U. While no other remaster has been announced, Tom, name I can't pronounce, hinted that more might be coming and encouraged players to let the team know which Nintendo title they would like to see on the Switch. All of them! Tantalus history of developing games for Nintendo platforms, with the recent release of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. So, how do you think your fans will react to Switch? Next person, they need to clarify that there's a Switch. Anyway, no pun intended. We've always worked on Nintendo platforms, and now, of course, after Twilight Princess HD, our relationship with Nintendo is stronger than ever. I expect fans will look back through Nintendo's catalog and think about which titles they would like us to bring to the Switch. Everyone should feel free to make suggestions on our Facebook page. So, yes, I guess we've kind of for a little bit, but I mean, I'm always down for emphasizing that I want more titles on Switch, even if they're remastered. Anything to tide me over till the new one.
Yeah. So the reason I put this in is it kind of is old news, but I haven't seen anyone even reference it, and it's interesting because none of the unannounced games Tantalus is mentioned has came out yet, and they word this as if all of the projects they're working on are all different remakes or remasters, because they specifically ask, feel free to make suggestions to our Facebook page for Nintendo games, not third-party games. And they do make third-party games, like port them to the Switch, as well as first-party games. But there was this interview and another interview where they say that like they're specifically working with Nintendo on Nintendo games to remake and remaster for the Nintendo Switch. And that makes me think, what games could they potentially be bringing to the Switch that are remasters or remakes? Because it seems none of them have been announced yet, because I don't think there has been any remakes or remasters from Tantalus for the Switch that aren't third party just yet. I think Twilight Princess was the last Nintendo game that they worked on. The rest were third party. So, can you think of any, Ilya? Personally,
That I want?
yeah, I'm gonna say Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine.
Ooh, yeah. I would like something. Pretty much any Zelda game, but
Any Zelda? Yes.
pretty much. Since I have Twilight Princess HD, but I don't have Wind Waker HD, it'd be nice. I guess that could just be ported, because it's already remastered. So maybe that doesn't really count. What?
A new funky mode.
Funky mode.
A new what?
A new funky mode.
What does that even mean?
Funky Kong.
It means funky mode.
Funky monkey.
Tropical
You know
freeze.
what I would want?
Banana.
I want Donkey Kong 64.
Yes.
No, I want Banjo-Kazooie.
both. Why not both?
In my dreams.
Yeah. So, the list here for Nintendo games that have released on the Switch after Twilight Princess HD is Sonic Mania, Rhyme, City Skylines, and Stellaris. None of which are Nintendo first-party games. They're all games that they worked with third parties, not games they worked with Nintendo. So
Oh.
whatever Nintendo games they said were unannounced, they have yet to launch. And even with like Sonic Mania and Rhyme, I think that was already announced. At this
Yeah,
time.
Rhyme was announced like for Switch in the Switch reveal, I believe. Like not the first Switch reveal. No, it was the January 2017 presentation. So maybe it wasn't at this time yet. Actually,
Yeah. So
never mind.
like,
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to words.
Yeah. So they
What's
said
words?
there was multiple games, and even if they were talking about first party and third party, which the way that they worded it seemed like they were talking about first party because they said working with
Yeah.
Nintendo, not working with third parties. So only one game has been released that they said was unannounced, because the other games were games that were already announced when this interview was made. So, yeah. But anyways, if not a Zelda game like Skyward Sword, which everyone
Oh, yeah.
is excited for, or should be excited for, or some other Zelda port, I would go with Super Mario Sunshine.
I would like to play that game again. I think we have it somewhere. I could play it on my Wii because I have it for GameCube, but the only thing I really do on my Wii is sometimes would and my Wii Fit.
Daniel?
Yeah. Well, we've talked about it a lot, so I'm not gonna get super in depth. But Skyward Sword HD,
Yeah,
Thanks.
actually.
just makes the most sense to me. I'm sure Nintendo trusts them. So Nintendo trusted them with the best-selling Zelda game at the time to re-release that one. Twilight Princess HD is the best version of the game out of the three as well, so they did a good job. And Skyward Sword is the only one that doesn't really, of the 3D games, doesn't really have like a re-release. So
Yeah.
and people are
It's-
like,
it's
oh,
due.
it's so soon, but it was 2011, guys.
Yeah.
So we're coming time. It's coming time.
Yeah.
The only other games I could think of that I'm like, I really want to play again, and it would be really cool to see on Switch. I'm like thinking, but you know, they're older games. They don't really need HD remasters like Super Nintendo games. But here's a thought.
Mm.
You got Joy-Cons. You want to put them to good use, Reggie? Punch Out. Punch Out on the Wii. 2 Joy-Cons with straps. There you go. Punch Out on Switch.
And the Joy-Cons aren't heavy enough to really break TVs like the Wiimote was.
There's straps, though. You have straps, right?
That's true.
I mean, the Wii had a strap, too.
Don't you
on its
remember all
Joy-Cons.
the videos and pictures of broken TVs where people were like, I hate Nintendo, and it's like, well, it's your stupidity. Like,
Yeah.
It's like that's not their fault.
don't.
I knew people who cut the straps off their Wii remotes, too. And I was like, are you done?
Like, you don't have to cut them off. First of all, there's a way to get them off.
Yeah.
That's true,
Without
too.
It
cutting
takes
them.
like 2 seconds as well.
But also, like, why are you doing that? So,
Not that big of a deal. Just
There
put
was
it on.
there was a funny article I remember reading during the Super Bowl when I think it was Katy Perry was singing at like the midtime Super Bowl. For her microphone, they used the Wii strap to like tie to her microphone. That way, while she was up on top of the platform, while she's singing, if she dropped her microphone, she could just catch it instead of the concert being ruined because it fell like 100 feet to the ground. So
someone in the chat said, sorry, I don't know if it's Gendak or Gendak, but that person in the chat said they think that Ocarina of Time should be
no,
released
it's a
on
horrible game.
the Switch. I think I've heard Jesse say something about it, but here's my reservation about. I'm gonna make Jesse upset here. Here's the thing though with Ocarina of Time, you can play it already in so many ways. Jesse's gonna get upset. Jesse, no, don't go. Listen. Hey, listen. Okay. No, he's gone. You can play it on your N64. You can play it on your GameCube. You could download it on the Wii and the Wii U, and you could play it on your 3DS already. People
It's
are
true.
complaining about it, but Nintendo has given us this game so many times.
To be fair, though, if they release it on the Switch, we would buy it.
Oh yeah, we would. I'd still buy it. Don't get me wrong. I'd still buy it. But
Same with Majora's
Jesse,
Mask.
no, come back, Jesse. Come back. Come back, Jesse.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so basically, since its release, Nintendo has re-released the game on every console in some form or another, even if it's just an eShop download. I would still buy the game. I really love the game. When I'm finished Link to the Past on Twitch, I'm probably going to stream the game. I like it. This is nothing to bash Ocarina of Time, but I totally understand if it's not Nintendo's priority, because the game is available in like 100 different ways. So,
But there has never been an Ocarina of Time HD.
There's been a 3D version that's really upscaled from. They already rebuilt the game from the ground up for that re-release. It screwed up Link's walking. So,
like, I'm all for it on the Switch, but it shouldn't be the first Zelda game that's
I think
older
the first
brought
should
to the
be
Switch.
Wind Waker.
Well, Zelda 1 there's 2 versions of it on the Switch now on the NES Online service, right?
I would think like the main games that should be brought over, like the first 3 games, in my opinion, that should be brought to the Switch is Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, just because I want Wind Waker, and then like either Twilight Princess or Majora's Mask. I don't know why, even though Majora's Mask has just as many platforms, I think, but
yeah,
I don't know.
But
maybe because I don't have it for my 3DS, because it's still $40.
Everyone in the chat is mad at me, but I'm sorry for
well,
laying
Kayla
down
even has a good idea.
truth
Just make
for
like
you
an
guys.
HD pack or whatever, which I understand why they would spread it out though, because more money.
Nintendo wants that cash. But
And
yes,
they
an
know
HD
we will
Zelda
buy
pack
it.
would be awesome. The thing is that if they did release it, I'd still buy it and I'd still play it and I'd love it and all that. And it would be great way to get, new generation of fans, all that stuff.
Skyward Sword first, though.
Yeah, but I can see it. Nintendo has recently basically they outsourced it because Grezzo did it really, but they have already, in short, rebuilt the game from the ground up already in an up-resed sort of version of it. And my only ask is if Nintendo were to re-release it, fix Link's walking animation thing. It kills me. Jumping. It kills me. He has no weight to him and he sort of just floats around. It kills me, guys. I can't play it.
So I want to say really quick with Ocarina of Time, I've been wanting to do the verse Let's Play.
Yes, I'm down for that.
Cool. We don't have to play
I'm gonna
at the
hook up
same
my
time.
N64 to play it for real on the console.
Oh, nice. We don't have to play it at the same time, like all online together, but like just Daniel casually records himself like playing through until the end of the Deku Tree, and then maybe Ilya or Tubes does it, and then I do it, and then you could use your PC.
My PC?
Yeah, your computer to emulate
How?
it.
Bananas.
Yeah, you just emulate it and record it.
I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know how to emulate it on my...
Use Parsec emulated on Jesse's computer.
Yeah, you can.
Jesse,
how would I connect my N64 controller?
You wouldn't need. You could use.
I don't play that unless I have my N64 controller or GameCube. I guess also too, if it's the GameCube version.
The problem is playing the instrument that everyone hates the way I say ocarina on the GameCube controller is not good.
I never really noticed, but it's been a while since I've used GameCube controller for it.
Tube
Like
says
you're
that's
using the
illegal.
stick instead of the face buttons, right? Excuse me, copyright law. It's not illegal if you own the game to emulate it.
That's true.
I'm just saying, guys. If you pirate it because you never bought it, that's illegal.
Or if you sell your copy and then you keep the downloaded file.
Yeah. But yes, words. If you own the game and you emulate it, that's technically not illegal. So there you go, everybody. There's your freedom. There's your freedom, everybody.
Yeah. There was actually on the Video Game Historian, there was a video where he talked about PlayStation suing this company that would sell CDs in stores that would allow you to emulate the PlayStation on your computer. And the judge was like, they're not doing anything bad. There's no point in suing them. If they were selling like a disc with all of your games on them at the store, that would be illegal. But just selling software to play the games is not illegal.
Rip.
It's the websites that usually the same websites that you get emulators from also have like hundreds or thousands of downloaded games, and that's what makes them get shut down. Not the fact that they just have the emulator, but the fact that they also have the ROMs. Anyways, Ilya, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Tantalus
but I can say
game.
now that if I ever recorded myself playing a game, you would have to record my face so people could see how genuinely frightened I am by things in video games.
Well, that was the thing. Is I
I
hadn't
literally
worked out.
cry when I go through the Shadow Temple. Not even joking.
Oh no.
So
I literally cry.
I hadn't worked out
It's
if
pathetic.
we would record ourselves playing the game or get on like a Skype or a Discord group chat like this, and then all of us watch everyone's gameplay together. And then like we like go through, because like Zelda Dungeon did something similar. HMK Zelda Master did something similar. There's been a lot of YouTube channel that's done the verse thing. Like even years ago, before Zelda Dungeon or HMK and Zelda Master did it, there were like tons of channel that did it, and I think it would be cool. And with Ocarina of Time, it's so simple that I think it would be easy. And it wouldn't be like a speedrun thing to where you're just like glitching your way through the first dungeon. It would be it would be like us just actually playing it from memory or whatever, and then trying to get through the end of the dungeon, but getting all of the gold
pulls up
skulls
guide on the
and
second screen.
Exactly.
I'm literally that bad at video games. I love them so much and I enjoy them so much, but I stink at them. I'm really bad at video games, but I love them.
Wow. Good thing you haven't been playing Smash with us online.
Oh,
I'm okay when it comes to like Mario Kart or Mario Party, but
It's okay. Jesse's just trolling
Zelda,
me in
but I
Smash,
stink at
so.
it.
oh yeah.
That's what's ironic about the Shadow Temple. Comes the Southern again.
No, let the Southern out to play.
The Shadow Temple
Did
is
you say ew?
The Shadow Temple is like so easy. Like it's so not hard to beat. And Bongo Bongo is so easy too. But it's so atmospheric. Like I was I think I was Skyping a friend one night. I think it was like the end of my sophomore year, and I was playing it, and he was like, "Have you been crying?" This is the same friend I mentioned earlier, actually. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm playing Ocarina of Time, and I'm going through the Shadow Temple." And he was like, "Turn the music off if it's like too atmospheric." I'm like, "But why would you play a Zelda game with the sound off?" He was like, "Well, if it's making you cry," and I'm like, "I don't know."
Oh, you got a point there.
People would probably be like, if they were to watch me play a game, be like, "Why does this girl play video games? She's clearly so distraught by everything."
So, Daniel briefly mentioned a second ago, Ilya, the last time we were playing Smash Bros together for like almost 10 different rounds. I wasn't even trying to win with everyone. I was just playing with Kirby and like specifically going after Daniel to suck him up and jump off. Even though I would lose, even though I would lose, I would also make sure that he also lost.
Yeah.
It was fun times.
I wanted to blow my brains out. Anyways.
And then there was, when Daniel figured it out, he just like started attacking me. And, like I would run to the other side of the screen and he would ignore the other players and chase after me.
It was terrible.
It's like when we played Mario Party 5, and specifically Tevi in minigames, if he could, would go after me. Purposefully.
To be fair, you were the one that had the most experience with Mario Party.
Mario Party 5, yes, and I was also the one that mid-game went, "Hey Tevi, what? You're losing.
Oh no, you.
But then he was gonna win until he used a Wiggler and broke the game.
A Wiggler did break the game, yeah. It completely tore apart the emulation. Daniel, do you want to go to the next story?
Oh, sure. What are we? I guess we are doing a podcast here and not just talking about video games. Oh, wait, that is the podcast. Okay, what's next? We did Tantalus. We did Reggie is Ready.
Reggie is ready for Smash DLC.
Oh, the other Reggie is ready. Okay.
That's a creepy picture of him, just saying.
I'm going to try to get...
Are you sure? That's not as creepy as that picture of you.
I'm trying to...
No joke, I would not even be mad if you shared that in, like, maybe not this chat, but, like, Chublima's.
Yeah. The funny thing about this picture is you can tell there are lights all around Reggie. They just, like, darkened the picture in post-production to make it look like he's in a dark room, but really he's in a well-lit room because you can...
It's the way they angle it.
Yeah.
It's how our poster for that video I sent y'all of me and my being really creepy. That's how our poster was.
Oh, the one where you were attacking everyone?
The one where I was a demon, yes.
If I can put this picture in the chat here, will it let me? Come on. No, it won't let me. Anyways,
that won't reveal my name.
Reggie.
I think this is from
the Reggie picture.
I think that picture's from the first Smash Brothers reveal on the Wii U, to where it's he and Iwata like fake fighting. It looks really weird. Yeah. Also, Ilya, your ear looks really red.
It does look really red. Are you okay? Are your ears warm?
They look super red at the tips.
So red. Did you burn your ears?
Yeah.
No.
Both of them.
Do you have a candle in the background?
Both your ears.
Yeah, I have a candle in my ear.
Why are they so red?
It's right
I
below...
don't know. It's not cold and it's not hot.
It's right below your poster.
Quickly, like this video if you're really red.
If what?
If Ilya's ears are red,
Yeah.
you have to like this video.
Post in the chat and tell us if you can see Ilya's red ears. Like, they look like someone took like a vice grip to them and just squeezed.
Oh, it's because they used to be elf ears and someone smashed them and carved them into regular human ears.
Really?
Ooh.
I've seen pictures of people that had their ears cut and sewn together to make them look
That's
like
technically
elf ears.
illegal in this country to do that to yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but doing other things to your body is completely legal, but that's illegal.
What if I wanted to cut off my
I don't see if it's
hand?
any different than tattoos or piercings or whatever. Like it's.
If I want to
I guess because it's modifying your body heavily, but other things are legal, so I don't know why that wouldn't be.
If I want to get a Sheikah symbol tattooed on my forehead, I will do it.
You do that.
There's only one tattoo I would ever consider, but it would have to be a very, like, I know it specifically, but I don't, if I ever get this tattoo, that means something really sad happened, and I don't want it to happen.
Is it a teardrop?
Like, no, that would mean I murdered someone.
You might have just witnessed death. I don't know.
that would be sad.
No, my idea is, like, if for some reason I ever lost my mom before I was supposed to lose her, I would get something that has her handwriting on it and have it that says, like, I love you in her handwriting and put that on my arm.
Or before it happens, you could just get her to tattoo it on you. That way, it would be.
I would not trust my mom.
It would be.
I don't want tattoos, though. I'm an actress. I don't want tattoos. I don't want to mutilate my body. Preferably.
A fun fact.
I was going to make a joke about tattooing Jessie on you, but now it's too sad. So
don't tattoo Jessie.
Hey everyone, it's me again, Ilya Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like and comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the Game Over Jessie channel, please consider purchasing a Game Over Jessie t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/GameOverJessie, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/GameOverJessie, and much, much more.